Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum here currently struggling to push higher, quite a weak chart at the moment, mainly sideways movement. And in my opinion, we are here currently in this wave 4 still, that you can see on the chart here, the wave 4 in blue, highlighted in blue here. That would end at the end of this triangle. So there are a couple of options here that we have on the table. As I mentioned before, we have the possibility here of a so-called running flat pattern in the wave 4. In that case, the wave 4 would have ended here, yeah, and that we would have here an A, a B, and a C, where you have a so-called running flat pattern, which just means that the wave B goes below the beginning of the wave A in this case, and that the wave C goes below the end of the wave A. And typically in such a flat pattern, you have the C wave as quite a strong wave, which quite a steep wave, which actually adds here to the scenario, because this is exactly what we saw. Then we could assume that after the wave 4, the downtrend, which I still expect, so one more wave down, is already starting. Yeah, with that downtrend, we would break below $1,000 and could unlock the way all the way down to the 88.7% FIB level at $618. Now, personally, I don't think that we will necessarily get down all the way to that level, but it is certainly a possibility, and we need to be mentally prepared for that. I already warned months ago about the potential of a 3-digit Ethereum should we break below $1,700. So we are currently then, if that wave 4 already finished, we are already down on our way in a wave 5. That would be the last wave to complete that 5-wave decline in which we currently are. However, that wave 5 is also subdividing into subwaves, and we could already have done here our wave 1, and we might be in our wave 2. And that wave 2, again, A, B, C, could become here a running flat. Running flat is just usually quite a rare pattern, therefore I'm not really necessarily a friend of it. Therefore I outlined the target for the wave 2 here between $1,150 and $1,210. The wave C would ideally need to get into that level to make it an expanded flat, which is the more likely pattern. The running flat is really, really rare. Now, if it doesn't work out like that, it could just mean that we have not yet completed the wave 4 and that we are in the triangle. And to be honest, I'm leaning more towards the triangle as I have it on the chart for Bitcoin as well. There are just these two possibilities, yeah. Either we've got a flat pattern here, or we do have a triangle. So again, here triangle wise, A, B, oops, no, let me just adjust that. The C wave should be up here. I think I just clicked the wrong button. Yeah, well, okay, good. A, B, C, D, E. And the E wave, as I suggested in the previous video, we would see some upside here, either in a wave 2 or in a wave E. Again, you see that for the outcome, it doesn't make any difference. We would need to go down from here, because the wave E is usually the last wave in a triangle. And because it's going up here, you would break out to the opposite side of the wave E, which would be down here. And confirmation point for that would be a move below the wave B low, highlighted here at 1011. Yeah, $1,011, plus minus a couple of dollars maybe, but depending on the exchange. And this is where we currently are. You know, we just need to wait at the moment for the breakout. Could this be a bullish scenario here? Could it break out to the upside? Yes, it could, but in my opinion, not very likely at the moment, because this pattern looks exactly like the pattern that Ethereum formed up here in this period here between May and June. There's a very long way forward where everybody gets super bored. Yeah, we track the movements here, forecasted also a wave down based on this triangle pattern. The triangle obviously moved a little bit and became larger than originally anticipated. Originally we had this here as the triangle, and we already forecasted the move down here, which to be honest happened, but the move afterwards moved up too high for it to be already the completed triangle. Therefore it became an extended triangle. In the end, the move happened anyway, but it was just a little bit over a longer period. Same could happen here. Yeah, we could have an extended triangle that could take a while to play out, but therefore we need to be on high alert, because this could already be the last wave down of the last wave up of the triangle. It could already be the wave E, or it could here be in the alternative wave pattern, the wave 2. Both scenarios would allow, with a high probability, the price to break out to the downside, and that would take it below $1,000 and then possibly to $618 in my worst case. Yeah, again, could it be bullish? Yes, we could count this here possibly as a 1, this as a 2, but again, it is actually coming down quite strongly, and this move up, yeah, you could possibly count it as an impulse, but again, it would be just too early to confirm it, right? Because we are in this downtrend, and the downtrend hasn't officially ended because we haven't made higher highs and higher lows, and we can start talking about it if we move above 1265. Yeah, that would be sort of the level when the triangle gets invalidated, then we can start thinking about it. But until then, for me, everything is still pointing to the downside. No reason to FOMO. Stay calm. It could be the low, absolutely, and anyone who wants to buy, go ahead. But I can't call the bottom here if we haven't seen evidence. What I can tell you very clearly is that we have potentially already completed this overall correction. We could probably find a way to count this as already complete, and this as the first impulse up, but we haven't completed yet a complete impulse. Therefore, we're waiting here, sitting on the sidelines, waiting for confirmation. But for me, likelihood still down, because the triangle is just a trend continuation pattern, and after a downtrend, as you can see here, the logical next step would just be the trend continuation to the downside. Okay, and